Good Sunday evening and happy Mother's Day. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Brooke Buckner here with meteorologist Simone Thomas, and it's been a rainy Mother's Day for a lot of us. What can we expect tonight and into Monday?
Well, the rain is going to continue. We've actually had a little bit of a break from the rain here in the capital city. Saw a few glimpses of sunshine as we approach sunset, but you see that next wave of rain moving from our east into central Arkansas. That's all associated with that low pressure system we've been talking about that'll be making a trek up the Mississippi River before it moves east out of our neighborhood into Tuesday. So through tomorrow, you'll definitely need that rain gear. Closing in though across the Little Rock Metro. That rain right now around the England, Arkansas area and Lonoke County, but you see it's moving west, so it'll be moving through southern portions of Pulaski County, likely impacting that I-530 corridor within the next hour or so. But as you go to bed tonight, really not a concern for severe weather. May hear a few rumbles of thunder, but just that nice sound of rain to go to sleep to tonight. Now, as we look for your Monday, of course, you'll need that rain gear as you're headed to work and school. Mainly rain showers tomorrow. That'll continue through middle day, and I think once we hit the evening time frame and that rain is really starting to break down and move out of here, we'll be left with some cloudy conditions, but looking to see that sunshine by Tuesday. Also, a warm-up is on the way. All of the details for the week ahead are coming up in your 11-day outlook.
All right, thanks, Simone. Today we took a trip to the Little Rock Zoo where moms of all kinds joined their loved ones to enjoy this very special day. THV 11's Maya Ellison brings us more from the full day of festivities at the zoo.
First of all, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
What is the joy for you of just being a mom?
Coming home after work, she just wraps her arm around me and it just, I don't know, there's no better feeling.
Those in the Central Arkansas community reflect on the love of being a mom. It's unlike no other.
It's a certain whimsy to a little girl. Like, she just, there's just a sweetness that she adds to every event and situation. Just with her little sweet smile.
Those memories last forever, even the ones many families created on Sunday, heading to the zoo to celebrate their special ladies on Mother's Day.
This is a really special day for the Little Rock Zoo, so we're doing a special $2 discount for all the moms that are coming out today. And we have a lot of moms here at the Little Rock Zoo.
Moms and their families enjoy a wild day of fun and love. Director of Little Rock Zoo, Susan Altrui, says it's the best feeling to see.
Families enjoying that time together, experiencing that special quality time together. And they come here for all kinds of reasons, to see animals, to get recreation, to be outdoors. It makes it a great place to be.
And those visiting aren't the only ones celebrating. Take a look at the monkeys. You might notice Barani the orangutan and her baby Coda.
You know, behind us, we've got the orangutans, and so you've got moms that the infants will stay with them for years.
Or Adelina, the western lowland gorilla, and her baby Benny. Some of these special animals are moms for the first time, as they show that both visiting moms and those of the zoo have a lot more in common than you think.
You can see the animals that look a lot like us, that look different from us, make that comparison, make that contrast.
Those similarities share the message that the job of being a mom is important, no matter who you are.
Moms are who make most things happen. Like, that it's the, I don't know, the brains behind most things. And don't ever, I guess, discredit yourself for that.
In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.
Very sweet. Thank you, Maya. The World Health Organization reports nearly 18% of people worldwide have experienced infertility. And after facing years of emotional and financial challenges on their journey to parenthood, one Arkansas family found new hope when Walmart introduced its fertility benefits. This Mother's Day is extra special for Felicia Chenault as she celebrates as a mother to not one, but two beautiful babies. In vitro fertilization, or IVF, is the most common assisted reproductive technology form of infertility treatment, but it can be expensive. Chenault says she had to wait years, but feels blessed to finally be a mother.
Sometimes it even just feels a little surreal because like it took so long. It took like 5 years for us to get them, and with some failed pregnancies, and it's just amazing.
The Department of Health and Human Services says a single cycle of IVF can cost $15,000 to $30,000. A former altar boy who grew up in a working-class area of Chicago returned to the balcony where he was revealed to the world as the new leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Chris Livesay reports from Rome on the latest for Pope Leo XIV.
before tens of thousands.
Buona domenica!
And in impeccable Italian, Pope Leo XIV called for a just peace in Ukraine, a ceasefire in Gaza, and the release of all hostages. He even sang.
Hallelujah!
On Saturday, he took his first trip as Pope to a shrine outside Rome, and he did it in a van, not in a tiny Fiat like Pope Francis, whose tomb he visited afterward. That order probably was not incidental, says Vatican expert Francis X. Roca.
He foresaw that people would be ready to say, if he didn't behave like Francis, oh, maybe it's a step back, restoration, back to the Middle Ages. Or, on the other hand, if he slavishly followed Francis, people would say, well, he's not really his own man. So he's trying to do both.
Just take the Pope's name, Leo. The pontiff said he chose it because Pope Leo XIII addressed the radical changes brought by the Industrial Revolution more than a century ago. In 2025, Leo said, the world faces another industrial revolution in the form of artificial intelligence, a challenge Pope Leo might be uniquely qualified to address.
Leo is a mathematician by academic background, and when I spoke to him in 2012 and we talked about the church and the media, he spoke already extensively about social media. He was already on social media in 2012.
He sounds like a geek.
He is a little bit, I think, in a way that is now perhaps appropriate for our time.
Tomorrow, Pope Leo is going to make his very first appearance before the press here at the Vatican. He's expected to do so in Italian. But when he eventually makes his first papal flight, I'm looking forward to getting to ask a pope a question for the very first time in English.
As state health officials confirmed 2 more measles cases, ADH will host a free measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine clinic this week. It will be Tuesday, May 13th at the Don Owens Sports Complex in Conway. In total, Arkansas now has 6 confirmed cases of measles. ADH wants you to remember the virus can linger in a room for up to 2 hours, and symptoms mimic that of a common cold with a rash. The Department of Health listed 3 exposure spots that led to those cases: an HVAC business, a gas station convenience store, and a pediatric clinic, all in Conway. And nationwide, cases also eclipsed 1,000 this weekend. And in Jefferson County, leaders are looking ahead to tomorrow, hoping that's the day the 2025 budget can officially be approved. Some members of the Quorum Court met Friday night to discuss the budget, but Judge Gerald Robinson was not in attendance. As members went through 3 readings of the proposal, they eventually approved the budget, and now just one step remains before they can move forward: the judge's signature.
Myself and the other 7 JPs, we're trying to move Jefferson County forward, and there is no agenda behind it other than to help the county. We hope that he does not veto the budget, but we'll take it one day at a time.
Judge Robinson is the key for approving the budget proposal. However, if he opts not to sign it within 7 days, it will still become law. And the Arkansas Red Cross helping those affected by the floods and tornadoes we saw last month. Many Arkansans are still feeling the impact. Red Cross invited anyone who needs help to come to the Little Rock office yesterday, and almost everyone who showed up had a story to tell volunteers who helped discuss what financial assistance is available. If you missed the event, you can still apply for financial help on the Red Cross's website or by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. But the last day to apply if you were impacted by any of April's weather events is tomorrow. And tonight, Senator Chuck Schumer is demanding that U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy put Newark International Airport first in line to receive updated air traffic control equipment. Those comments come after a new outage this morning, and Schumer says it shows things are not getting better. Those outages, the 3rd in the past week. The senator also says prioritizing Newark cannot wait, and radar screens cannot continue to just go dark as if it's a standard occurrence.
The FAA must put Newark first and must put everything they've got into fixing Newark ASAP. This situation cannot last. We need all hands on deck at the FAA. Make Newark number 1. Get it done fast.
The outage this morning lasted for 45 minutes, and now the number of flights in and out of the airport will be reduced for the next several weeks.
All right, a rainy start to the work week, but once the sunshine comes back, temperatures are on the rise. We'll even get a little taste of summer around middle week. All of the details on the week ahead are coming up right after this break.